Welcome back. You're listening to America's Healthcare Advocate Show, broadcasting coast to coast across the USA. Here on the HIA Radio Network, you can find out more about us by visiting our website, americashealthcareadvocate.com, americashealthcareadvocate.com. My producer, Mr. J.P. Stacy. I'm your host, Cary Hall. Coming up this segment, we're going to talk a little bit about Medicare and individual health insurance. Hopefully the Sermon on the Mount regarding Medicare wasn't too much for everybody in that last segment, but I think it's an important topic, and folks, you just need to understand what we're getting into here. Okay, if you want to do it, super duper, just understand what it's going to cost and what it's going to do to the quality of care. All right, so if you do have questions about any of this stuff, 877-385-2224. We're happy to help you anywhere in the country, including Guam. If you need help, feel free to call us or go to the website, americashealthcareadvocate.com. All right, we're almost into Medicare season coming up here in the not-too-distant future. We will have October 15th is the opening of Medicare Open Enrollment. What does that mean? That means if you are on a Medicare Advantage plan and don't like it, let's say you're on one of those lovely AARP plans. I'm not a fan of those folks, but let's say you are, okay, and you don't like it. You're not happy with it, you can move. You can move to a Blue Cross and Blue Shield plan. You can move to a Coventry Aetna plan. You can move to a Humana plan, whatever the case may be. That's your window, if you will, October 15th to December 7th, okay? October 15th to December 7th. That's your window, okay, to make that move. So let's talk about if you're on one of those plans and you want to get off. Okay, that's your window to get off. Let's say you've decided, you know what? I don't like this thing. I don't like the restrictive network. I don't like the out-of-pocket max. I don't like all these copays. I want to go to a MedSup, a Medicare supplement plan with zero copays and, zero out-of-pocket, depending on Plan F, Plan G, whatever you take. That's your opportunity to get out of that contract, if you get out of that Medicare Advantage plan and move into something that makes more sense for you. So it's October 15th through December 7th. Do yourself a favor, people. Don't wait until December 6th. Okay? This happens every year. Okay, people procrastinate, they wait, and then, the day before or the week before, we're jammed up with, several hundred people trying to get their coverage in place, and the carriers are they're buried because people do this every year, and inevitably we have issues, okay? In other words, something gets lost at the carrier, something doesn't go through, whatever the case may be, and then we have to go back and try to sort it all out. So, get your information early. Give us a call if you need help. We are happy. We've got experts this is what they do. Our brokers and agents are certified, licensed. They go through all the CMS training, a lovely 21-hour course every year that you have to take tests on and get a 90% score to pass. So it's not easy. And then you have to get certified by the carriers on top of that. So there's a lot of work to doing this, but it ensures that the brokers, agents know what they're doing. So if you need help, 877-385-2224, or go to the website, americashealthcareadvocate.com, and we'll reach out to you on Medicare. So let's talk about employer-sponsored healthcare a little bit, what's going on there. We're moving into fourth quarter. You need to understand, employers out there, when you're getting those premium increases, we are seeing carriers eliminate grandfathered plans. So some of the carriers who had grandfathered plans are eliminating them across the country, which means you're going to be dumped in to the ACA plans, which will cost significantly more and have not nearly as good a benefit. They'll have higher deductibles, out-of-pockets, all the rest of it. So now is the time to start looking. Don't wait, okay, until you're right up against it with 30 days left, and you've got the broker running around with his hair on fire or her hair on fire trying to get all kinds of quotes and coverages. Because if you look at level premiums, if you look at the captive models, you'll probably find more affordable health insurance. Blue Cross and Blue Shield across the country are offering these level premium plans. Aetna's offering them. Humana's offering them. Starmark, IHC, National General. There's a whole series of plans out there. A lot of them are much more affordable. They are underwritten. It doesn't mean you're not going to get on as your group. It means that if you have an issue, you're going to get rated for it depending on the size of your group, and that's another issue. Some of these plans, like National General, go down to 5 lives. Okay, so that can turn out to be a really good situation for an employer. who wants to get off of these ACA plans where the premium increases, are double digits, you're looking at, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 39%, I think was the high last year. These plans can make a big difference for you. So level premium for the smaller groups under 50, groups 50 and above, the captive plans. We work with a number of different captives, the East Coast underwriters, Pareto, the Berkeley captives. They all have very attractive plans out there, but it takes time and it's work. And the broker has to be willing to do the work, and the client has to provide all the information so those quotes can be put together, and you can look at your options. So what I'm saying to all of you out there that, your renewal's coming, October, November, and December, start talking to your broker now. If you want help, give us a call. We are happy to help you anywhere in the country. We have clients in Oklahoma, Illinois, Kentucky, North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas, you name it, Nevada, Arizona. So 877-385-2224. If you are an employer looking for help with health insurance and you want to look at some of these models that make more sense from a cost perspective standpoint, we're happy to help you. Or the website, americashealthcareadvocate.com. You can send me an email and we will get your information. Basically, all it takes to start the process is a copy of your existing plan, so we know what it is, a copy of an invoice, and a complete census that shows all of your employees, their dependents, their zip codes, etc. Once we submit that to the carriers, then we're able to get into the underwriting process. And some of the carriers, that's really all we need because they use a system that looks at pharmacy benefit utilization, and they quote off of that. Some of the carriers like Starmark, NatGen, and the others require that you app up. It's electronic. We use a company called Easy Apps. They do a great job. It's easy to do, no pun intended, but it's a little longer process. So anyway, we're happy to help you in any way that we can. Once again, the website, americashealthcareadvocate.com, and the phone number, 877-385-2224. Well, that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I think we covered a lot of ground today. Hopefully it helped a lot of you out there in the listening audience. Now I leave you with this thought from Albert Einstein. The one who follows the crowd will usually get no further than the crowd. The one who walks alone is likely to find himself in places no one has ever been. Remember, friends, it's a funny thing about life. If you refuse to accept anything but the very best, you most often get it. Thank you for listening to America's Healthcare Advocate, broadcasting here on the HIA Radio Network, coast to coast across the USA. Goodbye, America.